Okay, everybody, it is me, Gregory Mannarino. It is Thursday, April 29th, 2021. Where to start? How about this? So we just got, it's incredible, last week's jobless claims number, those people claiming first-time unemployment benefits. Another staggering number, 553,000. 553,000 people last week applied for first-time unemployment benefits. Now, if you were to turn on CNBC, Fox Business, it's the greatest thing in the history of the world. It's fantastic. It's a great number because you know what? It could have been worse. And apparently, people did go out and spend their stimmy checks. However, American citizens right now, as I am doing this video blog, are carrying the largest debt load they have ever carried in history. Sounds great. Recipe for success? How about no? And then, of course, you got all this other data that came out today. Our economy is strong. Our GDP is higher, but it missed the mark. Look, it's such a freak show. Again, what did I tell you? Since like forever now, they are desperate to convince you that what you are seeing with your own eyeballs is not real. And that mechanism is gonna keep on going. So we have a situation here where, again, what did we find out yesterday? Debts and deficits are hyper-ballooning. American citizens they're flat, they're not broke, they're negative, okay? They're carrying the largest debt loads they have ever carried in history, but everything is great because people went out and spent their stimmy checks and now they're broke again. You can't make this stuff up. And again, this number, another 553 freaking thousand people applying for first-time unemployment benefits. Great! This is the new great in the new America where they are desperate to create, and they have already, a slave society dependent on those stimmy checks. Congratulations. Anyway, with all that said, stock market's loving it. Of course, what else did you expect? We got stock futures higher across the board. Stocks are going to put on gains right out of the gate today. You got a 10-year yield stable at the higher end of the range, but stable nonetheless. Again, what's happening here? You got some cash leaving the debt market, is going into the stock market again. This is a cycle we see all the time. The dollar, after Yellowstone spoke yesterday, cratered. Right now, the dollar is slightly weaker. Imagine my shock there. You got crude oil right now over $65 a barrel. It's up over 2%. Again, I've been explaining to you since a while now that crude is going much higher. And then yesterday, we find out that Goldman Sachs, the Wall Street super bank, they literally said, they're all in on crude. Again, look, you know how this is playing out. I explain these things to you before they happen most of the time. And here we go. Another clear example of this. But just wait. Wait for it. Wait for the false flag. And that false flag is going to vault crude oil much, much higher. It's coming. Don't know when, but it is certainly. They don't need to right now. Right now, crude oil is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Going higher. That boosts the entire energy sector, that boosts the banks, because the banks, as Goldman Sachs just told us, they're leveraged beyond their eyeballs, okay, in crude oil. They continue to buy it, and they'll continue to win. These banks never lose. You understand? You will. They'll make you lose. At least they'll try to, unless you follow this blog, because you have it covered from every single angle. Anyway, cryptocurrencies right now still doing great. In aggregate, catching a nice bid across the board. I think Bitcoin is the only one right now that's maybe about flat or slightly lower. Gold and silver right now catching a bid as well. So that's where we stand, people. We have a situation that is really quite out of control. it's just too much. Just imagine a reality, because this is where we are, where apparently 553,000 people in 1 week applying for first-time unemployment benefits is a good thing. Could you imagine this? Could you imagine this? You can't even make it up. There's no way to do it. No way. And a stock market that just keeps going up. It's just like I've explained to you would happen. And we know why. It's the Fed. You see, look, what happened yesterday, we had Yellowstein come out. He explained that the Fed will continue to buy at least $120 billion in assets per month. Again, there is no cap here. This is their bottom line. They will buy at least $120 billion. And they will make sure rates stay suppressed from here to kingdom come, whenever that may be. It takes the market a little bit to digest it, but you saw the dollar. The dollar immediately went from being higher yesterday, reversing lower, because again, every dollar that the Federal Reserve has to create out of thin air dilutes the dollars in existence. Every dollar created magically out of thin air must get its value from every other existing dollar. It steals a fraction of purchasing power from every dollar already in existence, no matter what form it's in. But you're not supposed to know that. And apparently, according to Yellowstein Powell yesterday, the freak, inflation is just temporary. You can't make any of this up. It's impossible to do. I don't care what planet you might live on, what delusion you might be in, and what drugs you might be taking. Doesn't matter. It's just too sick. But again, what does it mean for you and me? Opportunity. And you know exactly what to do, when to do it, because I'm telling you, I've been keeping all of you ahead of the curve, so far ahead of the curve, that it blows my mind from time to time. Anyway, people, that's the story. That's where we're at. And again, like I've been explaining to you, if you think this is it, the freak show, no. This is just the beginning of the freak show. It's again, American citizens are under attack, the middle class. You're done. You're absolutely done. And they're going to tell you it's a good thing. Yes, you're done, but it's fantastic. Can't make it up. I'm out here, people. Please share the video. Get it out there. This guy here loves you a lot. Before I let you go, do me a favor. In the description of this video is a link to my website. I don't think a lot of you are actually utilizing that resource. There is so much on my website that I set up for you. Your mind's going to be blown. Just go check it out. Click on the link in the description of this video. I got a free chat room for which a lot of you are already utilizing, and I'm very happy to see that. It's free. Okay, there's no sign-ups. There's no anything. I got charts there. I got stock screeners there. All kinds of downloads that are free. Take advantage of it. All right. With that said, again, I'm going to let you all go. I'll see you at the end of the day, and I'm going to laugh all day. I'm going to be rolling around the floor. See you later.